Should 14-year-olds hold a job? How would you feel if you were 14 years old and your family relied on you to support them by having a job? Most people don't take on a career or even a job until they have reached age 18 or graduated college or high school. Some find it easier to skip college and find a job to support their family, while others take on a job and school at the same time. I would like to explain to you the advantages and disadvantages of young adults holding a job. It can surprise you how many young adults have to take on responsibility early. Steve Jobs once said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." I believe that teaching your kids to be hungry to learn is a priority. The closer they get to becoming a teenager, the more tempting it will be for them to run off and lose track of their education. Those who don't have that characteristic are usually the kids who raise themselves and their siblings. Children who raise themselves often suffer NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. This is a disorder that causes you to only think about yourself. These kids are usually forced to find a job by the age 14 while also being expected to take responsibility for their education. Holding a job and attending middle school or the start of high school is definitely not recommended. According to Stacy Schiffendecker, it can cause lower grades and the possibility of failing a course, an increase in illegal drugs or alcohol, difficulty maintaining friendships, less sleep, which leads to more stress, less time spent with families, and difficulty keeping up with extracurricular activities. The teenagers are then eventually forced to maintain the job over their education because they don't want to let their family down. According to United States Department of Labor, 57% of teenagers under the age of 15 participate in some type of work activity. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, this is a graph of the percent employed of individuals aged 14 in 1994 through 1997. As you can see, females are more employed. Also, some young adults are irresponsible and immature. They might want and need to hold a job, but lack the characteristic of a good employee. Teenagers that are responsible, selfless, and caring can be an ideal employee. Some find it fun to both balance a job and school at the same time. If you are organized and hungry for work, like Steve Jobs said, then you can make good money as a young adult. It also comes down to parenting. Parents, please make the right choice about the kind of pressure you are putting on your teenagers. And teenagers, like the Chinese proverb once said, "Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself." Remember that a job is not a priority when you are young. Your education is. If you are looking to start saving and making money at a young age, I recommend getting a part-time job so that you still have time to study and spend time with friends. This way, there is less pressure on you and you still kind of get a feel for the working atmosphere.